Buddy, how's it going? I got the clip for my microphone back, so I'm no longer using that little piece of crap that's built into the Pixel 6 Pro. That is a shit microphone right there. Really. Anyway, so I've been having these horrible bloats and like pains and everything, and I've been trying to figure out when it happened, and it always seemed to be happening at the gym. And I thought for a moment that maybe what's causing it at the gym was the way I was exercising, and then I realized it always happens when I get this shake from this protein shake from the vending machine. And I was wondering, well, I've never really had a problem with that before. Usually, what I do is I take coconut water, I mix the coconut water with, yeah, I mix the coconut water with the protein powder and usually some blueberries or a banana in a blender. So I'll have coconut water, like a vanilla or peanut butter protein. I'll mix it with some bananas in a blender, and I'm good. And then it came to me. I looked at the ingredients, and I am no longer a vegan. You know, I was vegan for 5 years, but I think it was because I was vegan for 5 years, and I did as much as I could to avoid dairy, that I did not realize how much it fucked me up when I would actually try it. So I've tried, you know, I avoided dairy for like 5 years. I would eat cheese every now and then, but like, you know, it was a little bit, like as an extra. It wasn't like the main thing. And oh my God, like that really. Am I lost in a parking lot? Wow, I'm lost in a parking lot. Okay, that's yeah. Mensa graduate right here. uh, and so I tested it, and I had another one of them. And the moment I had it, I felt like complete shit. I felt bloated. I felt lightheaded, bloated, gassy, and just this general sense of malaise, like I had just had a superpower taken away from me, or like I had kryptonite near me. So I'm thinking of not of phasing out milk again. I almost forgot about that because when I was a kid, I was lactose intolerant. I'd have these horrible gas and pain and everything else when I would be eating or eating things with a lot of milk or drinking milk. And left turn on yield on flashing yellow arrow. Okay, I think that means go, right? Yield means go, right? Yield means have a car that does 0 to 60 and I think yield means have a car that does 0 to 60 in 4 seconds and just go full speed. I think that's what that means. Yield means gun it. Okay, here we have another yield sign. Gun it! And I've also felt bloated, even though I've been avoiding bread these past few days. And I've been wondering, I've been avoiding bread, I've been avoiding all the excess carbs. How the hell do I have this much bloat? And then it finally came to me. So I'm not having any of those protein shakes at the gym anymore that they have in the vending machine. Because I looked at it, they're all milk. They're probably putting other nasty shit in it too. There's probably a bunch of other nasty shit in that protein shake that I don't know about, but yeah. I can't believe I forgot about being lactose intolerant. It's been, because like I hadn't even focused on this since like 2015 or so. You know, 2015 was the year that I went vegan. 2020 was the year that I gave up. So I had a good 5-year run at it. I had a good 5-year run at veganism. 2021 and 2022 were the year of the steak. I would bet this car that my bench press is higher than Stan Lee's deadlift. Get the fuck out of my chat. Get the fuck. You're probably some weak ass shit. Alright. So how's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? Enjoying ourselves? 2022 was the year of Casey's rib job. Don't remind me, man. I missed that shit so much. Yo, I miss Casey's Rib Shack, and they don't have anything that's remotely close here. And any of the sauces they have here, the barbecue sauces they have here are not even close to what they had at Casey's Rib Shack. I've gone to so many barbecues here trying to find a Casey's Rib Shack, and there's nothing that's as good. How are you, Alana? Hope you're enjoying your day in New Mexico. Not to be confused with Old Mexico. What the fuck? Nice with the... Okay, that was a really shitty thing to do. That's not nice. You know, I think Eli the computer guy drives a Ford Escape. I wonder if that's Eli the computer guy there trolling me. I think that's Eli the computer guy trolling me. Yeah, artificial sugar sucks. Yeah, the protein powder, I think it's Orgain protein powder. I haven't used it in almost a year. Yeah, I haven't used protein powder in almost a year at this point. I used to put it in my oatmeal, which was really kind of pushing it. At the height of me being a fat ass, I would use peanut butter protein powder with oatmeal and then some coconut brown sugar on top. Oh, that was some good stuff. And when I really felt like being a fat ass, I would do it with apple and the Quaker Oats apple instant oatmeal. That shit was filled with sugar, filled with carbs, putting sugar on top of the sugar. Oh my, I was 188 pounds at my top. That shit was so good. Oh, that was to die for. Quaker Oats, apple, oatmeal, mixed with some Orgain protein powder, using coconut water instead of normal water to make it. And at the top, for peak taste, add a little bit of brown coconut sugar. Oh, I'm gonna crash into the car in front of me if I think about this. I'm having a mouth orgasm right now. Don't do this. That's so good. I gotta turn on autopilot. I'm in a daze right now just thinking of how good that shit tastes. It really is, Alana. That shit is divine. It's just, I was 30 pounds heavier than I am right now when I ate that shit. And I couldn't lift more. That's the thing. Whoa! What is that little lawnmower? What the fuck was that little lawnmower over there? Did you hear that? That was the biggest... What kind of silly... what the... What? That was the most obnoxious little lawnmower I've ever heard. Did you see that car just memeing through the lanes? Oh, what a meme. What a loud meme. That was something else. Little angle grinder right there. Coconut water is good, it's just carb heavy. But you get some electrolytes out of it. How are you, Tarman? I hope all's well with you. I think you've been on this channel for 9 years now. Thank you for being a viewer this far. I don't know what a trendy is. You can't ask me what I think of something without telling me what it is, if it's something obscure. If you're like, what do you think of, I don't know, Hershey's bars or something, that's one thing. But when you use some weird-ass, obscure bullshit term, you have to say what it means before you ask me what I think of it. What the fuck does that mean? These are not terms that normal people use. Why do you feel stupid, Tarman? So what's with all these different Ford F-150s? They have like the LE, the Platinum, the XL, the normal, They all look the same to me. Thank you, Seditionalist. Thank you for welcoming me to your home. Shut up, meme car. So I lost another pair of sunglasses. Luckily, I keep my spares in the car. I had one set of sunglasses that I actually had for 12 months. That was a record. Probably never going to be able to do that again. I had a tint put on this windshield. It's not the colored tint, it's the ceramic one, so that it doesn't change the view at all. It doesn't change the amount of light that comes through, but it does supposedly block out UV. The area I think I fucked up is I used to clean my windshield, and I sucked at cleaning the inside of it. Like, I would always use this glass cleaner that from Walmart that claimed to be streak-free, but never was. So all these little marks and fail from from me not wiping it properly. And I told them about it, and I told them I'd pay them extra if they clean the inside of it, because I didn't have time to do it before I made it there. I think they put the front windshield tint on in front of the smear that I didn't clean. Either that or I have a bunch of scratches on the outside of my windshield, which is very likely since I've traveled 36,000 miles, and a lot of that has been highway driving across the United States. But I have a feeling that there's some junk between shut the fuck up, meme car. I have a feeling that there's something between the tint that I have on the inside here and the actual the windshield glass itself. It's possible, John DeCumo, it's possible. It's supposed to reduce like the amount of infrared or whatever the fuck that comes in 50%. I was thinking either that or the normal, or like a dark one. The thing is, the dark one is illegal in Texas. I see people that have it, but I didn't know if I should start breaking the law yet, since I've been here for such a short amount of time. Like, e-bikes are illegal in New York City, but I've been in New York long enough to know what I can and can't get away with. So I felt completely comfortable in New York City just riding an e-bike at 40 or 50 miles an hour and not caring. I don't know what you can and can't get away with in here. Happy National Right to Repair Day. What the fuck are you talking about? There is no National Right to Repair Day. Can you get schematics? No. Can you buy an ISL 9240 legitimately? No. Can you buy a CD 3217 legitimately? No. What the fuck are we celebrating? Seriously. Like Christmas, you're celebrating Christ. Easter, you're celebrating Christmas is Jesus' birthday. Thanksgiving, I don't know. 4th, Independence Day, the day that we became independent and we're a nation and shit. Like Easter, you're celebrating God coming back from the dead. Like, what the fuck are you celebrating today? Like, are you serious? You're not right to there is no right to repair. You haven't won anything yet. Right to repair holiday. Don't accept the premise of that this is a holiday. You haven't fucking won anything yet. Fuck you, meme car. But the point is, anyway, what I'm saying is, the whole concept behind a holiday is you're celebrating a win. There is no win. By celebrating it, you're tricking yourself into believing that you won. And that's what they want. There is no holiday. When there's a right to repair day? There's a right to repair day when we win. And we ain't won shit. So I don't want to hear any of that. We've raised awareness. Raised the quote. Raised awareness. End quotes. Woo-hoo. Yay. Raised awareness. And I lost in every fucking state that I fought in. Except, okay, I got a mild wheelchair bill passed in Colorado. Okay. I guess you have that. So instead of National Right to Repair Day, you have Colorado Right to Repair Day. GMC makes a Canyon. I've never heard of the Canyon before. I've heard of the Denali, I've heard of the Sierra. I haven't heard of the Canyon. What's a Canyon? I'm trying to get up and learn all my different car names and brands and stuff. You know what's weird is that when I was a kid, some of my first words were cars. Like when I was 2 years old, like 1.5 years old, my parents said when I was in the car, I would point and I would go, Oldsmobile, Pontiac. Like I memorized all the logos. And I was probably better at it when I was 2 years old than I am now. Ouch! There's a pile of rubbish over there. Oh yikes! That's painful to look at. You know somebody got fucked up if that happened. Woo! So one of the things I love about Texas is how little anybody pays attention to the speed limit here. Like nobody cares. It's not even like pretending to care. It's just, but the speed limit on this road is 75. Can anybody guess what the truck in front of me is doing? Like by show of hands, how fast is the truck in front of me going? Okay, how about this? Is it going 2 digits or 3 digits? We'll keep it nice and simple. 2 digits or 3 digits? I can't confirm anything. I'm just asking you to guess is all. We're not confirming anything yet. We're not confirming anything. Nobody's going to be interested in my opinion of this car, Muck. I have no desire to test my lactose intolerance. I already did with that protein shake. I'd like to get rid of it. I'll be proud if I accomplish something, Tarman. majority of you guessed that the speed was 2 digits and not 3 digits. Guess you haven't driven on Texas 45 before. Texas 45 East that's some shit right. That's some shit right there. Texas 45. Oh boy. I don't know what it is. I think it's the color scheme of the highway. There's something about it that makes it really, really exciting to go really fast. It just looks like you're entering a video game of some sort, and you can tell from the way people act when they get on that versus being on I-35 that like I-35 South is nothing like Texas 45. Texas 45, people are blazing. They are blazing. How fast am I going? Well, the speed limit's 70 miles an hour, so I'm going 70, of course. I'm a good Christian boy. I obey the law and I read my Bible 3 times a day. I want to support Lewis after his video on pirates. Mr. Knight, that's highly appreciated, but I'm going for something different. I probably should have included in the video. Like people that do YouTube as a job, like let's say if you're the type of you quit let's say you're a mechanical engineer, right? And you quit your job as a mechanical engineer because people wanted you to make videos and you didn't have time to make videos, but your videos teaching people mechanical engineering or like how to make their own car were so popular and so many people wanted to see them. So you quit your job. And now that's what you do, is offer people value. Like that's different from like guy that has a business and rants into his camera while he's driving, you know? But the thing is, it's a distinction without a difference for this reason, that the people that got really salty and mad when I made that comment, they don't even care. Like they're the group of people that say YouTube is not a job, you should not ask for money for this, blah, like that e-begging. And I think most of those people are retarded. Like this is something that's bothered me for a long time. And the thing is, YouTube is not even a profession for me. It just so happens to be a hobby that brings in more money than I ever imagined it bringing in, because I imagined it bringing in zero. But like how do I put this? Okay, so it's not, so when you go to a job interview and you wear clothes that you usually wouldn't wear, and you act in a way that you usually wouldn't act, and you write up this 3-page paper and you find a template and use special fonts and you spend hours in this little piece of paper to make you sound better than you are. And you go in there and you talk to the interviewer and saying, yes, sir, thank you, sir. Yes, I can do that, sir. Oh, no, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Look, you can even call these 3 people on my resume and they'll tell you I'm a good person. That's called references, by the way. You can even call these people and they'll tell you I'm a good person if you don't believe me. That's not begging. That's normal. Showing people how to do shit, like how to build their own car, fix their own car, and then saying, by the way, if this helped you, there's a tip link down below. That's e-begging. Like, I just find this to be such cope, because I tried to get a job for 3.5, or getting a job the normal way is not for me. But during those 4 years, I felt more like I was, quote, begging than I ever did sitting in a chair making YouTube videos, showing people how to fix shit with like a tip link at the bottom. Like, I think a lot of the people that leave those comments are people who are coping because they have shitty jobs and it just makes them, like, they're mad. Because, like, in reality, they are the ones that are begging. But in that video, I was talking about people that, like, actually give up their full-time job to do YouTube, and they're actually providing you a piece of value. You admit, you're fully upfront with the fact that they offer you value. You admit that what they offer you is valuable, and you're like, nah, I'm gonna block the ads and not give them a dime because fuck them. Like, that shit's kind of shit, in my opinion. And it's not even that it's shitty to the creator, it's kind of shitty to you. Third time.
Third time? Welcome back. Do you know what wash you'd like today?
I'll take the wash and shine. What the hell?
Wash and shine? So you know we got a promo going on, and
Sell me.
every day you'll get 1 free wash, basically, but you'll pay like you said you wanted washing lights, right? Or the shine?
Yeah, the $12
So
one.
the $12 one. So basically, our monthly price is over here, right? But you pay it for the $12 price today, and then you get to use your wash like every day. So say if a bird pooped on your car the next day, you can go get your car washed again. Only this
Bird
car.
poops on my car. I'm gonna shoot him with a pelican.
Yeah, I
That would.
for that.
Okay, so
But then at the end of the month, they'll try to
what is the monthly price?
monthly price is $20, but at the end of the month they'll try to charge you for that 20. But you can always discontinue it and it won't charge you, or you can proceed to get charged.
You promise I can discontinue it. I don't have to send like a certified mail letter to an office somewhere. Okay.
If you come back,
All right.
then you can discontinue it.
What? I'll try whatever. I'll get. How about which how much the monthly pass is $20?
So for the monthlies are in the middle right now, and you can see if you can.
Let's see.
You said the wash and shine, it would do you $20 at the end of this month, but you can get it today for only $12.
Is that the $37.99? That's the monthly price.
$37.99 would be for high roller. So if you wanted to get the high roller one, you get it for $25 today, and then at the end of the month they try to charge you for $37.99.
So if I pay $37.99 a month, then I could come here like once a week and get that watch. Man, what the hell? Set me up for that.
Send you up for monthly?
Take my money. Yes.
Got it.
He's not a bad salesman. He's not a bad salesman. I subscribe to a car wash. I subscribe to a fucking car wash. But you see, I have him on recording there. If he tries to, I've been lazy with washing my car recently. If he tries to fucking bill me, if he tries to do that you have to do certified mail to cancel shit, I will fuck him up. But I don't think he's gonna do that. He seems like a nice guy. He seems like he seems like a nice guy. I'm not putting it on a Discover card. No, fuck that. I'm never using that again. I just subscribe. I used to have time to wash my own car. The thing is, I never used to use a car wash. I used to wash my own car. I've been looking at getting a monthly here. I actually like this place. They do a really good job compared to the other shitty car washes I've been to. I used to do my own car, but like, I have 2 nonprofits, a media company, a repair shop, and a full-time job. Like, fuck. At some point, it's like,
I'm just waiting for him to get off the machine so I can do it.
take your time.
Do you like the Tesla?
It's a piece of shit.
Oh, it is.
I bought it when it was about $15,000 cheaper, so I'm less so. The people who are buying it now are getting screwed. Because they got rid of the $7,500 tax benefit, but they also raised the price in this piece of shit car by $13,000 in 1 year.
Promo.
They raised the price in this car by $13,000 in 1 year. I could sell this right now because of that, plus the weight. And also they stopped selling the particular model that I have.
Yeah.
So I got the long range model, which is faster, like 100 miles more range, all-wheel drive, for the same price that they're selling the standard range model that doesn't have four-wheel drive and has way less range and is slower.
Can you change it? So can you change it to like front or?
No, it's always four-wheel drive.
Oh, okay.
Do you want me to still do the promo for you?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why not?
Okay.
I don't even...
Are you able to like watch movies and stuff on your screen?
I've never used that feature.
Really? You should give it a try.
I'm not going to trust this thing to drive for me while I'm watching a movie.
Oh no, not while, not while driving.
Never trust it to drive for you.
Alright, and if you want, you can pull out.
All right.
Just for the promo, can I get your name and number?
What the hell?
Yeah.
No spam calls?
No spam calls.
You promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
It says reason.
Oh, you don't have
No,
to
you don't
worry
have to
about
put that in there. Just name and number, that's it.
Alright. And you can either
tape this onto your windshield, or if you don't
Wait,
want to
this
tape
thing?
it, yeah, you can just
Yeah,
hold
so
it
they
up.
could, so they know to do your wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your seat.
What the hell? I put it right here. Let them see.
All right, and you're all set. If you want, you can fold in your mirrors or.
All right.
All right, and so you know, there's a like little bump, so don't get scared of it.
No worries. I've been here before. Thank you very much. He probably got his $2 commission off of that. Oh well, he deserves it. Nice guy. A nice guy. I'm stimulating the economy right here. I'm stimulating the economy right here. Okay. That's my receipt. This whole system where for them to know to do your wheels, you have to put the receipt in the windshield, that's kind of ghetto. That's kind of ghetto, but whatever. I don't, yeah, you can't see John. Oh well. Oh well. You're watching a video of somebody going through a car wash. Don't know what to tell you. Scott Galloway talks about this in his book. He talks about this in the Algebra of Happiness. He has a lot of business stuff in it. It's a really good book on marketing. He's a marketing professor at NYU. He goes over this brand segmentation and how how the whole they'll fool people like him into putting premium gas into his car because I guess it's more better. They're like, while I'm on my way to the grocery store, I'm gonna get there. There's a higher likelihood of me getting there because I've used premium on my car, and they win. It works. I don't know if it's better, but they say it's better, so I just pay the extra for it because I have money. And I think that's what they do with the car wash. Like, how much better is the $12 than the $8? How much better is the $20 from the $10? How much better is the $25 from that? Like, I have no idea. I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. Not a clue. It's probably worse. But they got me. This looks like puke. This part is like, especially after eating lactose, especially after drinking lactose, this, whatever the hell they have on the screen over here, that messes me up. Yeah. It's dark, cold, and windy in New York City. This is Option Command Media. One of the things that makes me happy about Texas is even when I feel like I should be getting depressed, or when something happens that's not particularly great, it doesn't last long because it's so sunny here, and the sunniness brings my mood up. It really does. The fact that it's constantly sunny here does something. Like the sad face you have at the end of that. Seasonal affective disorder is a real thing. I like... Does monthly mean you can turn up any day? Dude, I'm going to go here 10 times a day. I'm going to go here until my car doesn't have any fucking paint on it anymore. And you bet it's not. It's a Tesla. This does not use paint. This is like whiteouting. This is like whiteout with MacBook screen adhesive glue. They do not put paint into this piece of shit. But yeah, I used to like washing my own car, and then like it got enough little nicks in it for me going across the country. I drove through some places where they were doing construction where the road still had some hot tar on it, and that got stuck to it, and then it stopped being as fun at that point. It stopped being as Because like once it gets to a point where like there's just too much shit on it, then I just kind of stop bothering. I still keep the inside very clean though. Like I still go over thanks. Thank you. I still go over every section of the inside of my car religiously. Like I don't keep junk in here at all. I wash my, I wipe off my steering wheel before and after each use. I'm very, like my seats, the buttons, everything that I touch, the little pieces under the windows switches to roll up the windows, all of that stuff. I make sure that I do that at home with a lot of my stuff too. Like I don't want to have a greasy doorknob. The idea of having a greasy doorknob just, so gross. Like some people are okay with being disgusting. I am like, I have a lot of stuff that is, what's the right way to put it? I can be disorganized, but I don't like being physically disgusting. Yeah, I like surfaces to be clean. Okay, time for you guys to go deaf. Time for you all to go deaf. Ready? Excited? You guys are about to go deaf. It's gonna be fun though. Enjoy it. Especially the headphone users. You're about to get fucked. The vacuum on the right side is way weaker than the vacuum they have on the left side. Let me see if I can reach the vacuum around from that side to the left side to the right side. That'll be it. Much better. No, high kicker. No. That's a robot arm. That's a robot. It's a robot high kicker. Oh, you're just an old curmudgeon. I bet you talk about how your apartment used to be 20 bucks a month too in the East Village, right? World has moved on, old man. People don't work for $1 a day anymore. Wrapping also requires a time machine. Wrapping requires a time machine. Time machine is much more expensive. It's hard to come by those things nowadays. Supply chain issues, chip shortage. The smell of cleanliness. Very nice, very nice. Look at that Mustang getting owned by... I can't tell the difference between the Mazda and the Acura logo. Mazda and Acura, they're both weird brands to me that I don't understand. I don't understand those brands. Mustang, come on, come on. There we go. Good little Mustang. Good little piece of shit Mustang. Do we have an Ann here? Wow, we have Ann in the chat. Ann, long time no see. Hope everything's going well with you. Hope your move is going as well as could possibly go. Yeah, and that guy's exhaust is literally hosing out water. Or cancer, whatever you want to call it. It's an F-150, so probably cancer. I think cancer's a safe guess. So I was listening to a Destiny stream earlier today, and I learned a new word. It's called lolcow. I did not know. There's an entire subsection of internet culture that's happened over the past 15 years that I did not have any understanding of. I can now say I know what a lolcow is. How do you not know what a lolcow is? By not, I don't know, how do you not know whether PP-Best G3 Hot is supposed to be 8.1 volts or 8.5 volts in an 820-3437? But apparently there's a thing called a lolcow. Like, I know what a rufflecopter is, but I never knew what a lolcow was. But now I know what a lolcow is. I think I'm going to start. Oh boy. Best place on earth. Hello, Yolanda. Yeah, it's always a beautiful day in Austin here, Yolanda. Too much spicy sauce. I overdid it in the spicy salsa. Oh my. Oh, my mouth is burning. What's the point of getting a truck where the wheels stick out from the truck versus the trucks where the wheels are within the frame of the truck? I've always been curious about that. I imagine one of the benefits is it's less like this one over here. This one over here, this F-150, the wheels are within the frame of the truck. And on that one, they kind of stick out a little bit. And I'm thinking the one thing that makes it better is if you make a really sharp turn, it's less likely to flip over. But I'm guessing because I don't know any better. You could run over bikers without scratching your paint. Okay, that's a cool feature. Where are you going? Have them remake the meal. Why? It was lovely. I thoroughly enjoyed my food. I had a phone call I had to take. I didn't have to take it, but I took it anyway, and I paid the... Why are you going 40 miles an hour in a fucking parking lot, you cunt? Jesus. There's less crazy in Texas than in New York. By a large margin. There's less crazy and there's less douche. But my God, the douche still exists. The douche still exists. I've never seen somebody go that fast in a parking lot. Wow. And they went to park on the other end of the parking lot. Good job. Holy. Making a turn and getting to 55 miles an hour in 2 seconds is just so cool. It never gets old. It really doesn't get old. Look at you, meme car. Stopping as hard as you can. Anybody notice meme car only turned in the turn signal after it made the lane change? Good meme car. I gotta say, you know, autopilot on the highway on this car and is actually pretty damn good. The whole point of having the car drive for you. Okay, don't stop turning on the windshield. Oh, whoa! Why are you turning on the wipers? Stop that. Anyway, the whole point of having the car drive for you is to take a load off of yourself. And autopilot for a highway, like if you're doing a 300 mile or a 1700 mile road trip, autopilot's awesome. But from, I'm gonna go on the left side of the lane here. But if you are like driving in a suburb or a city, it's way worse than just driving yourself because you have to babysit it so much to make sure it doesn't do something wrong that you're actually paying more attention and your senses are heightened and your anxiety is heightened more than it would be if you were just driving yourself. I mean, it genuinely works well. Autopilot really does work well on a highway. I'll give it that. Like I make fun of Tesla and I give them a lot of shit, but autopilot on a highway kicks ass. Full self-driving is a scam. Oh, let's see it go. Let's see it go. Let's see it go. Good little meme. Good meme. All right. Let's see. Oh, dear God. Why are you trying to... Really? Okay, fuck you. See, you're really close to hitting somebody. Like, why do that? Why do that, little meme? Why hit the guy? He didn't deserve it. Apparently somebody died on New Hampshire 101 on a route that I used to drive. Two-way road. It was a Camry, hit somebody else. I take pride in always making this turn that I just made. I take pride in making that turn without my car going outside the lane markers. Because every time I see a truck make that turn, they go around the lane markers and it's horrible. It feels so good. Like I just freshly took a shower from the gym. My car is washed on the outside. I got rid of all the dust and garbage in the inside. A nice 15-minute vacuuming and cleaning session. Get in here and it just feels crisp. Like I always do a normal little cleaning when I get in and when I get out, but this just feels crisp. It's beautiful. pheasant. It really kind of seems like it was trained to drive New York City style. Green is go, yes. There's no reason to use a supercharger when I have an outlet in my house. I got a 1450 installed pretty cheaply by a licensed electrician. I was speaking to one of the people that's doing a lot of construction on something else. They gave me a very good deal. Supercharging, fast charging is going to reduce the overall longevity of your battery. So it's best to avoid that whenever you can. There's no reason to supercharge if you don't have to, you know? No reason to supercharge if you don't have to supercharge. I try to avoid it if I don't have to. But now I don't, there's no reason to ever. I mean, I don't travel with this car anymore. Like the whole point of a meme car. Actually, the whole point of getting any car at all, was the ability to escape New York City. You know, I wanted to escape. I wanted to view the country. I wanted to figure out where I wanted to open a store. Like that was the whole point. That was the concept. That was the intention. And now that I kind of already did that, like I don't have plans to travel across the country and do, you know, Tennessee, Wisconsin, Florida, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Vermont. Like all that stuff was just, that was for a different time. Now I really, like the most I really travel with this car is like home, work, home. And like I don't even consider going out with friends traveling per se because it's like miles away. You know, like if I'm gonna meet friends out, it's somewhere in downtown Austin. So it winds up being pretty much a few miles away from where work is. So it's too close to work to really consider that travel. By the way, this thing, Yolanda, my allergies are completely gone. You see this thing over here? This thing is fucking awesome. I love this air filter. That thing just, like I had these horrible allergies from taking, and even though I was dusting off all of my belongings, Look at my movie theater setup here. Now I was dusting off all of my belongings and like trying to, you know, with a microfiber and some Lysol spray and stuff just to get rid of the excess dust. And I was still coughing like crazy even after like 2 days. So I got that giant filter. Sometimes I go overkill on things. I have a tendency to go overkill on things. Like I have a problem doing BGA soldering. I get a Zalmao R6200C, like the most expensive BGA rework instrument that you can get for a small repair shop. I have a problem, like I have slight allergies. I don't get a normal air filter. I get a fucking giant thing that's designed for condemned buildings. Because that's what that shit's for. It's like, you know, we found asbestos in a condemned building. That's what that is really made for. But it does a good job. I love that air filter. It's very loud. So what I do is I have it on when I'm sleeping because I'm in the other room. Or when I'm at work. And then when I get home and I'm using that room, I turn it off. Plug in the car. Little meme will charge overnight. I have to remember to put some extra air in my tires. Okay, I gotta do some cleaning, and I gotta mess with my carpet cleaner. I'm gonna be doing some cleaning. I've been putting it off for a while now, doing the cleaning I want to do on my carpet. So I'll talk to you all later. It was fun streaming. I'm really excited to be opening this repair workshop in Austin. I hope to be able to do the free repair workshop soon, where people can come by and learn how to fix their own stuff, or bring a CB radio, bring a mouse, bring anything that you have that you want to practice soldering on, and we can go to town on it together. I really hope to be able to do that soon, and I think it's going to be really fun, and I'm excited. I hope that nothing goes horribly wrong, because one thing that I've learned over the past 13 years of my life starting a business is that things always find a way to go horribly wrong, and I usually wind up having horrible luck. But this time things will not go horribly wrong. Hopefully. I'm so glad your allergies are gone. I was generally worried when you had the sneezing attack. I was getting cardboard out of the closet. Yeah, I have horrible dust allergies. I have worse dust allergies than a lot of people, but also the amount of dust that was here because I was moving all this crap. Like all those acoustic panels over there had a lot of dust on them. Catherine, I'm about to head out, but I hope you have a lovely evening, all right? And I will see you all on another day. Bye-bye.